Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like big meals, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the uttermost. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Triller brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide.
Roxamore Sports Live here at the Woodland Hills High School. I'm just gonna quiet down, national anthem. All right, that's the national anthem right there. Again, we were here at the Woodland Hills High School. It's going to be a showdown, a bit of a round two here between Armstrong and Woodland Hills. Woodland Hills, they played Armstrong earlier this month, and it was Armstrong that came out victorious over Woodland Hills, 58-47. It was a close game, but towards the end, Armstrong managed to lead by a big gap there, which got them the victory. And now we got the lineup here. Also, shout out to the Olsen family for Armstrong. More on them later, but we do have some people from Florida, namely Ian Olsen, watching on this stream right now. But right now, it is the Armstrong Riverhawks, and the lineup, you're looking at number 14, that being Baltal Olvik. Number 5, Jacob Zepp. Number 10, Isaiah Riggle. Number 14, oh, actually, I just quit that one. Actually, no, I did not. How about that? Number 14, Ben Baltal Olvik. I think I did. Okay. Never mind. Let me recheck. It's actually number 15, Jack Balasek. All right. So that was the lineup there for the Armstrong Riverhawks. And again, they did beat Woodland Hills earlier this season. But right now, it's going to be a new game here for Woodland Hills going forward. So far, Woodland Hills is doing pretty good here on the record, but Armstrong, I'd say Armstrong's off to a better record, at least thus far. Go take a good look at the old Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. You can see where they are standing in the Whitfield. Right now, Armstrong has an overall record of 10-6-0. Conference record 2-3-0. For Woodland Hills, their record is 3-2-0 and overall 6-10-0 in the conference. Actually, 6-10-0 in overall, 3-2-0 offense. And as usual, it's my voice versus the crowd, so my apologies in advance if I blow up your speakers over there. I'll try to regulate my voice to the best of my abilities, but right now we don't have too much of an audience to deal with here, so I think we're in a safe space. Moments away from the starting tip here. It's Lamar Williams and number 14, Bartolovic. And Troy Akins is out today on an injury. So in his place will be Jaden Hill. That's number 5 there. Looking at Scoop Smith on the offense. Over to Landon Akins, Troy Akins' brother. Over to Lamar Williams outside the arc. And Scoop Smith. Over to Jaden Hill. Amir Brown. And over to Landon Akins, over to Jaden Hill with a three-point attempt, but it's a miss. Over there, you're looking at number 5, Zepp, on the offense for Armstrong. He's challenged by Jaden Hill, but he gets inside the key, goes for the two-point basket. There you have it, the first points in the game by Zepp from Armstrong. Gets it in, 2-0. Amir Brown goes for the three-point attempt and gets it in. Beautifully done there by Amir Brown. First points on the board here for Woodland Hills, and with a three-point shot, no less. Got Jack, sends the ball over to Wiles, number 3. I missed Zachary Wiles in the starting lineup, as I was getting 15 and 14 confused with each other somehow. But it's number 3, Zachary Wiles for Armstrong. And of course, as per usual, Woodland Hills starting off with their usual starting lineup, minus Troy Akins. But it's number 1, Scoop Smith, number 5, Hill, Jaden Hill, number 2, Amir Brown, number 3, Lamar Williams, and number 24, Landon Akins for Woodland Hills starting lineup. Right now, Woodland Hills up by 1, 3-2. You're looking at number 15, Valazek. And right now, Wiles back to Valazek, and from Valazek to Zepp. And from Zepp to Riggle with a three-point shot, and it's beautifully in. So Riggle gets that three-point shot in there, and which gives the Seahawks a lead of 2 over Woodland Hills, as it's 5-3. Amir Brown outside the arc. Looks like he's going to send it over to Lamar Williams. Lamar Williams inside the key there, but ref calls a foul. Calls a foul on the Seahawks, and that puts Lamar Williams at the charity stripe. Lamar Williams, a 6'8" senior. Well, let's see what he's got. Oh, not a fan of that one. Off the rim there. And second one to go. Let's see what we have. And there we have it. Last one was good. Woodland Hills behind by 1. Valazek off to Zepp. Back to Valazek, challenged by Landon Akins. And now it's Wiggle. But now Jaden Hill takes the ball, sends it off to Amir Brown, and Scoop Smith off to Landon Akins, back to Scoop. Scoop rushing inside the key. Goes for the two-point attempt. And it's off the rim. And back in the hands of Armstrong. You're looking at number 5, Zepp, challenged by Jaden Hill. Number 10, Riggle, challenged by Scoop Smith. Ref says there was some contact on that one. And says the foul goes to Woodland Hills Wolverines. Woodland Hills Wolverines, Scoop Smith. It's Valasek losing the ball to Landon Akins. Over to Jaden Hill. From Jaden Hill to Amir Brown. Amir Brown with a three-point attempt. No good. Ball out of bounds. The ball is still in possession of Woodland Hills as they have the inbound. Amir Brown. And sends the ball off to Lamar Williams. From Lamar to Jaden and Amir Brown. A travel is called on Woodland Hills. So the ball goes to Armstrong as they have the inbound, namely by Wiles. And from Wiles, it goes to Valasek. Valasek challenged by Landon Akins. Valasek doing good right now in terms of covering some ground here in enemy territory. And great defense there by Lamar Williams. Put away the danger a little bit for now. As per usual, it comes at a cost though. And it does result in a foul. That puts Zachary Wiles, number 3, at the charity stripe for Armstrong. Let's see what we got here. This young man, 6'3", junior. Off the rim. Again, not a fan of that one. And second time around. Let's see what he's got. Oh, and both are no-go, but they do have the rebound here by Riggle. Amir Brown with the ball for Woodland Hills inside the key, goes for that two-point basket. He gets a bank shot in there. So that brings Woodland Hills up 6/5. 15, Jack Valasek with the ball, sends it over to number 10, Isaiah Riggle, and from Riggle to Bartolovic. Back to Bartolovic. Almost had it in there for Armstrong, but it's Scoop Smith with the rebound for Woodland Hills. A two-point layup is a miss there, and it's Armstrong that gets the two-point layup instead, namely by Zachary Wiles. As it's the Riverhawks, and have 7/6 now. Jaden Hill off to Amir Brown. Amir Brown right now, studying the court, and decides to go with Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill with a three-point attempt from outside of the arc, but it's back in the hands of Armstrong here. Armstrong goes inside. Lamar Williams. Great defense, smacks that ball out. Ball goes to Armstrong. Down on Woodland Hills' side of the court. And we have Anthony Price coming in here for Woodland Hills. Number 21. Let's see what we have here. Number 15, Jack Valasek. Good basket there. As they are now up 10/6. Scoop Smith outside the arc. Some good defense here by Armstrong, but right now they are inside, back outside the arc here for Woodland Hills. Woodland Hills right now inside, sends it back out over to Anthony Price. And just like that, Armstrong takes back the ball for the offensive play. It's Zachary Wiles off to number 5, Jacob Zepp, but it's lost to Woodland Hills in an attempt to get a two-point basket from inside the key. Scoop Smith right now on the offense, rushes inside the key just by a tad, tries to go for that two-point basket, but the ball goes out of bounds. We got Jaden Oliver, number 12, coming in here for the Armstrong Hawks. Number 15, Jack Valasek. Number 12, Oliver, and sends it off to Wiles. And from Wiles goes to Riggle. calls a foul on the Wolverines. So it's going to be this Riverhawks with the inbound. Jack Valasek on the offense, challenged by Amir Brown, sends it over to Oliver. And Oliver, challenged by Jaden Hill, sends it off to Bartolovic. And almost had it with a three-point shot there for Armstrong. They try to go in for a rebound, but ref calls a travel on the Seahawks. So that ball is going to stay with Woodland Hills. And right now you're looking at Jaden Hill with the inbound, Amir Brown at the reception. Amir Brown right now on the offense, past the half-court line. Looks like he's going to try to rush it in here. And he sends it back out to Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill shoots it in with a two-point basket. As they are now 8 under 10. Oliver, Lamar Williams on the defense, looking good there. Right now, Riverhawks have an open opportunity right there inside the key, and it's not wasted, but the execution in that pass was not as expected by the Riverhawks. He was inside the key, and it looked like he had a good breakup in the defense there, and he went for the pass. Possibly a wise decision, just not a good pass, unfortunately. Amir Brown off to Price. Price off to Jaden Hill. Back to Amir Brown, over to Landon Akins. And from Akins to Lamar Williams. Lamar Williams. And challenged by some tight defense there. But it will result in a foul, hitting Lamar Williams at the free throw line. He's got the height and the accuracy. Let's see right now. That's going to be a basket in for the free throw. Second one to go here. And, oh, got the first free throw right. Second one was a no. Back to a one-point game here. Riverhawks in the lead by 1. 10 over 9. Isaiah Riggle with the inbound for the Riverhawks and sends it off to Jake Valasek of the Riverhawks. Challenged by Amir Brown. And right now sends it off to Oliver. Oliver inside the arc and sends it out to Zepp. And look at that, beautifully done there. Number 15, Jack Valasek gets it in there with a two-point basket, 12 over 9. And here we go. Amir Brown goes for that three-point attempt, a buzzer beater, but it's a miss. Hey, it's not bad. A three-point game. You're looking at 12 over 9, Riverhawks in the lead over the Woodland Hills Wolverines. A mighty fine start here by these two teams. Again, it was back earlier in January. These two teams went against each other, and it ended with Armstrong taking away the victory. We also want to bring your attention over to a night to remember coming up February 16th. Tickets will be selling $120 a couple and $60 for yourself. The event will be held at the Trevini Center in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Again, February 16th. The event will start at 7 p.m. and at midnight. We'll have a cash bar available, fruit served by Divine Delectables, and live music as well. For a better look at that flyer, head over to roxamoresports.com and look for a night to remember. All right, so we're heading off into the second quarter here. Woodland Hills and Armstrong. Again, Armstrong beat Woodland Hills earlier in the season, but right now it's round 2 between these two schools. And I gotta say, it's a close game here so far. Let's see if it stays that way throughout. And it was the case back earlier this season. It was close for the most part, but towards the end, it was Armstrong that led by a gap. Great work there by Lamar Williams. Amir Brown on the offense sends it over to Jaden Hill. From Jaden Hill outside of the arc over to Amir Brown. And ref calls a travel on Woodland Hills. It's going to be the Riverhawks, number 10, Riggle with the inbound over to Valazek. Valazek right now on the offense and sends it off to number 5, Zepp. Looking good here. And some opportunity to run it inside the key, and that they do. And ball is lost there to Woodland Hills. That's Woodland Hills now on the defensive rebound. Amir Brown off to Landon Akins. Amir Brown to Williams. And Williams goes for that two-point basket. No chance on a rebound as it's back in the hands of the Seahawks. Number 5, Zepp. That sends it over to Riggle. And here we go. Beautifully done there. Number 14, Bartolovic gets it in there for the rebound for Riverhawks. And just like that, the Riverhawks back on a defensive rebound. Good attempt there by Jaden Hill to block that pass. Right now, there's a lot of opportunity here for the Seahawks, but it's lost to Lamar Williams as he keeps that ball in the possession of Woodland Hills. Jaden Hill with a good shot there off the rim and into the net. A two-point basket, 11 under 14. Okay, see what we got here. You have Zepp sending the ball over to Bartolovic. And from him to Wiles, and from Wiles to number 5, Zepp. With an attempt at the basket, but it's missed. Amir Brown with a three-point attempt. Off the rim, but no good. Riggle right now on the offense for the Riverhawks. And he sends it over to Bartolovic. Bartolovic right now on the offense and sends it off to number 3, Wiles. And it's blocked there. Contact. Pushing rather. So the foul was called on Woodland Hills. Woodland Hills calls it for a timeout here. Again, we're off to a good start here. Both sides right now looking pretty strong. But right now, Riverhawks, something in their strategy for the defense is leading to them having a lot of defensive rebounds that we have been seeing where they're able to return the ball back down to Woodland Hills territory, beat the defense there, and go for those two-point baskets. Three-point shots here look pretty good for the most part by Woodland Hills, but got to really watch a post there when it comes to the Riverhawks making their way inside the key. Because so far, so good. They've been accurate for the most part here tonight. And it's been looking good. Both sides, again, after a close game, no one's leading by a gap. Of course, that's subject to change here in the second quarter. But perhaps the last time that these two schools played with each other, Woodland Hills took away some notes from that game and put a little bit more pep in the step. Woodland Hills off to a good start. Riverhawks looking good here in the second quarter. So let's see what we got. Here we go. Number 3, Zachary Wiles at the charity stripe. Here we go. First one was good, and second one a miss. Number 10, Riggle, with a three-point attempt. But it's now beautifully done there. Valasek gets the rebound and gets that three-point basket in there. 18-11. Riverhawks in the lead. It's going to be Jaden Hill with the inbound over to Landon Akins. Akins on the offense and sends it off to Scoop Smith. And Scoop looking for an opening here. Runs it inside the key and gets it in with the two-point basket. And one. Scoop will be at the charity stripe here. As there was a foul called on the Riverhawks. Here we go. Scoop Smith. 5.8 sophomore. Man fast on his feet. Beautifully done there. 14-18 as he got that free throw into the basket. Right now it is Woodland Hills on the defense. Riverhawks on the offense. Number 5, Zepp. Over to number 14 with a three-point attempt, but it's a miss. Good attempt there by Bartolovic from the Riverhawks with that three-point attempt. And it's out of bounds and back in the possession of Woodland Hills. Jaden Hill with limited options, sends it back to Scoop Smith. Scoop Smith runs it inside the key, but misses a two-point shot. Right now you're looking at number 5, Zepp, on the offense. Outside the arc, and sends it over to Riggle. Riggle had an opening, ran it inside the arc, but missed that two-point basket. Now the ball is back in the hands of Woodland Hills. Landon Akins shoots it out to Jaden Hill outside the arc. Riverhawks take back the ball here. Riggle challenged by Landon Akins down on Riverhawk territory. Riggle makes it over to Woodland Hills side. And he's outside of the arc, sends it over to number 15, but it's a miss with that three-point attempt. Number 15 being Valasek. Jaden Hill on the offense, outside of the arc, sends it over to Scoop Smith. Scoop Smith, oh, all air and off the mark with this three-point attempt. Here we go, Riverhawks on the offense. It's going to be number 10, Riggle, as he's down on Riverhawk territory, makes it over to Wolverine territory, and sends it over to number 5, Zepp. And from Zepp to number 14, Bartolovic. Bartolovic over to Valasek. Number 3, Zachary Wiles. Number 5, Jacob. Zepp. Number 14, Bartolovic. And Valasek with a two-point attempt. It's lost there by Woodland Hills. Scoop Smith runs it inside. Ref calls a foul. Shove it. So that's going to be a foul on number 3 there from the Riverhawks, Zachary Wiles, which puts Scoop Smith back at the charity stripe. That's given 2 shots. Let's see what he's got. And first one is in. 15-18. Number 12, Jaden Oliver is back in here for the Riverhawks. And number 35 in here for Woodland Hills, Tamir Walker. And Scoop going in for the second basket, and it's a miss. First one in, second one no. Let's see what we have here. Number 15, Valasek, challenged by Amir Brown. Valasek, good on the pass. Inside the arc, and beautifully done there. Number 5, Jacob Zepp gets it in with the two-point basket, bringing his team into the 20s. Riverhawks 20 over 15. Ball stays with the Riverhawks. A 5-point game. Highly manageable with 2 minutes and 15 seconds here in the second quarter. Again, as always, you got to close up this gap sooner than later, because it's not hard for it to become a landslide victory for the other team. Let's see what we have here. You're looking at Riggle, challenged by Landon Akins. And from Landon Akins over to, not Landon Akins, looking at the wrong number here. That's Ben Bartolovic. Number 14, Ben Bartolovic. Over to number 15, Balasek. Bartolovic over to number 5, Zepp. And Zepp over to Bartolovic. And out of bounds. Ball stays. Or ball goes to, rather, to the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Scoop Smith on the offense outside the arc, and sends it to Lamar Williams inside the key. Lamar Williams gets it in with the 2-point basket. Number 10, Isaiah Riggle, challenged by Landon Akins. There we go. Scoop Smith on the offense over to Landon Akins. Landon Akins right now sends it over to Amir Brown. Amir Brown runs it inside the key, and in it goes. 19 under 20. A 1-point difference now. Number 15, Balasek. And from Balasek over to Zepp. And Zepp right now inside the arc, sends it back outside. Riggle. And Riggle over to Bartolovic. Back to Riggle. And here we go. Landon Akins has all the time in the world for this 2-point layup. And just like that, Woodland Hills takes the lead as Landon gets a 2-point basket, 21 over 20. Number 5, Zepp charging in there. And ref says the ball goes to Woodland Hills. Foul's called on the Riverhawks. A little bit too much pressure there, resulting in Woodland Hills having the inbound. Scoop Smith on the offense. Amir Brown assuming his position. And right now, this is looking so good there with that pass. Over to Amir Brown, but went off course. So that ball goes over to the Riverhawks as it's now the Riverhawks on the offense. Bartolovic. And no buzzer beater there. Man, oh man. Looks like Woodland Hills managed to close up that gap there before it got any further, and they took the lead, not by much, one, but hey, it's a lead nonetheless for Woodland Hills Wolverines. Armstrong, not far behind. They've proven themselves to be a formidable foe. So looking forward to seeing how the second half of this game is going to turn out. Stay tuned with us here on the Roxamore Sports Network.
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories. Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community fundraiser and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mario. I've been a member at Fit 4 Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit 4 Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit 4 Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
We'll keep it brief for you, but right now it's looking pretty good here. It's been a close game throughout in the first quarter, second quarter. Woodland Hills did take the lead, but not by much, but really Armstrong took the lead by quite a bit of a margin. We saw a 5-point gap and a 6-point gap, but they managed to close it up. Woodland Hills came back pretty fast. Right now, Woodland Hills has a lead by 1, 21-20. Not really anything to brag about, but again, it's a close game. Definitely a different strategy going forward from what we saw last time with Woodland Hills and Armstrong. Again, Armstrong won that game against Woodland Hills, but Woodland Hills right now looking good. Again, I'm expecting this to be a close game throughout, but there's a possibility Armstrong's defense is really going to be a big factor for Woodland Hills. As we've seen time and time again, Armstrong has been taking that ball for the defensive rebound and really executing their 2-point shots quite well. They haven't been really taking a lot of risks with the 3-point shots. Woodland Hills, they had a few successful 3-point shots, but it looks like Woodland Hills' strategy is pretty much the same thing, getting inside the arc a little bit, go for a 2-point basket, and that has been working for them as well, but the few times they did have the few 3-point shots, it has been noticeable on the board, as it has gotten them that 1-point lead that you're looking at. Amir Brown got the first 3-point shot in this game in the first quarter, but man, it's going to definitely be something to look forward to. Again, that defense by the Riverhawks is just absolutely on the money. They have been getting some great turnovers, and then it's been really working out for them here so far. We've been seeing some great plays here by Bartolovic and Valasek, as well as Riggle. Riggle had the first 3-point shot, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've been observing so far for the Riverhawks. And of course, we've been seeing some great work from Lamar Williams. So Lamar Williams, great on the defense as per usual. He did get a little foul on his team, which did result in the Riverhawks being at the free throw line. But nonetheless, he has been great on the defense and been great on the post as well. He's been getting those 2-point baskets in there as per usual, and he's been getting those free throws at the charity stripe. Pretty successful for the most part as well. Scoop Smith, as usual, getting it pretty good with the 2-point baskets and at the charity stripe. Amir Brown, again, got the first big points in this game, but he's been great long distance. The passing is looking fluid here by these young men. So far, they're getting a lot of distance here for the Riverhawks. But we did see Landon Akins had a lot of time. He beat the defense to the arc as he was able to get that 2-point basket with plenty of time before the defense got to him. But same situation with the Riverhawks. It seems like they have a lot of clean breakaways that is really leading to them getting the upper hand on Woodland Hills defense, as they were able to beat the defense before the cavalry arrives to put up any sort of pressure on the offense. That's giving the offense a lot of time to go for those 2-point baskets as well. But going forward, it's going to be a different strategy for Woodland Hills and the Riverhawks. It seems like they're reading each other's plays pretty well as reading each other really well with these passes. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more action here from Ben Bartolovic. I swear I'll get your name right as I go along, and as well as Valasek, as they have been absolutely phenomenal, as well as Jacob Zepp. I mean, he's really been great as well. I mean, he's been great with the assists. We also, again, I got to put out a lot of love here for Jaden Hill. He's just been absolutely phenomenal with the passing. He's the man you want to have on the sideline there. Just absolutely beautiful, man. He's when it comes to him with the passing, he usually does great on the assist. But again, about to zoom back into action here in about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So stay tuned with us here on Roxamore Sports Live. We'll be right back after these messages. And I don't think I'm off air yet. Okay, I'm going to keep talking to you guys. How you guys doing? You guys looking great over there, right? As always, show some love in the comment section for your team, be it Armstrong or Woodland Hills. Absolutely glad to have you here on Roxamore Sports Live. We'll have more action next week for Woodland Hills come Monday. The girls will be playing against Penn Hills, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time here at the Woodland Hills High School. And then Woodland Hills will be playing against Shaler at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. And then it's going to be McKeesport against Armstrong on January 28th, if I have that scheduled correctly. Anyways, we're going to be kicking it finally into the second half of this game right now. Stay tuned with us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go.
My name is Carolyn Brown, and I am owner and operator here at Outer Limits Adventure Park. We specialize in birthday parties, group events, family reunions, field trips. We have laser tag, arcade games, party rooms, inflatables, and we do have a ninja course coming soon. We are the first Black-owned family entertainment center in Pittsburgh. If your child has their birthday party here, we're going to make them feel like they're the only child here in the world. We like to celebrate them. You know, next to Christmas, celebrating your birthday party is the best thing. So we like the kids here to feel special. Outer Limits Adventure Park is located at 4079 William Penn Highway. We are in the heart of Monroeville, located in the same plaza with Big Lots. You can find us on our website at outerlimitsadventure.com, and we are on multiple social media pages at Outer Limits Adventure Park. So now that you know about Outer Limits Adventure Park, what are you waiting for? We hope to see you soon.
All right, second half of this game right now in action. Scoop Smith, blocked by some powerful defense there by Armstrong. Let's see what we got here, though. It's going to be a foul on the Riverhawks. You're looking at Scoop Smith at the free throw line. And let's see what we got here. And he's lining up and looking good there with that free throw as it's inside the net. 22-20. Second one to go here. And again, as usual, I got to say, my apologies in advance if I'm yelling into your stereo. It's my voice against the crowds. Again, I'll try to do my best to regulate, but right now it's looking good there. Scoop Smith got all two baskets inside for that free throw. Here we go. Here we go. Armstrong looking good on the offense. challenged by Landon Akins. Right now, Armstrong still has that ball. Great defense there. Blocked Bob Tolovics. 2-point attempt there. Lamar Williams. Right now, you're looking at Amir Brown with a 3-point attempt. He's been close. Give it to him. He's been close with those 3-point attempts here. But it's just a little bit off the mark there as it hits the rim. But let's see what he's got going forward. If that's going to be something he's going to keep stabbing away at. 3-point attempts, or if he's just going to settle for the assist or 2-point baskets. But right now, you're looking at the Riverhawks in action with the inbound as the foul was called on Woodland Hills Wolverines. And here we go with a 3-point attempt beautifully in there, number 15, that being Jack Valasek. As he ties up the game here, 23 and 23 for his team, the Riverhawks. You got Scoop Smith right now in action. He sends it over to Amir Brown, back to Scoop. And from Scoop to Lamar Williams inside the key. And he gets it in with a 2-point basket for the Wolverines. 25-23. Here we go. Armstrong inside the arc, sends it outside. Open possibility for a 3-point attempt there. Shot by Wiles, but it's a miss. And goes back into the hands of Woodland Hills. Woodland Hills right now on the offense. And Scoop Smith runs it inside the key, goes for that 2-point basket, but it's a miss. And will you know? Let's see what we got. It's going to be a foul, resulting in Scoop Smith being at the charity stripe. Let's see what we have from Scoop Smith. Man, we've seen at the charity stripe quite a bit here this evening. And accuracy is what we have by Scoop Smith as he gets that basket in there, bringing his team up 26-23. The second one ready here for him. Let's see what he has. And beautifully done there. Scoop Smith gets all 2 baskets in there for the free throw. Here we go. Riverhawks. Man, that was such a good opportunity for the Riverhawks. But it's lost. Because the pass is no good. And it goes into the hands of Woodland Hills Wolverines. Jaden Hill with a 3-point attempt. But that ball was all around the rim and out. The ball is in possession here of the Riverhawks as you look at number 12, that being Jaden Oliver, right now at the charity stripe. He's giving 2 shots here. Jaden Oliver for the Riverhawks. Let's see what he has. And, first one, a miss. Second one, perhaps, will be better for him. Let's see what we have. Again, Jaden Oliver at the free throw line. Beautifully done. Got that last one in there at least. 24-27. Riverhawks trailing behind. Let's see what we have here. Number 10 with the inbound. That being Isaiah Riggle for the Seahawks. He sends it over to number 5, Zep. Challenged also by Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill takes back the ball for Woodland Hills Wolverines, sends it over to Scoop Smith. Scoop with a 2-point basket, gets it in there. Scoop got that 2-point basket, giving his team a little bit more of a lead here, 29-24. And 1. So he's given an and 1 here as he's at the charity stripe, shooting for 1. and make that 3 points for Scoop's name here so far, as he now breaks the team into the 30s. 30 over 24. Great defense there by Lamar. Lamar broke up the chance. A 2-point basket, smacked it out of bounds. Ball goes to the Riverhawks. Isaiah Riggle. See what we have. Riverhawks on the offense outside the arc. Oliver for the Riverhawks with a 3-point attempt, but it's a miss. Amir Brown over to Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill with a 2-point basket, gets it in. 32 over 24. Great execution there. Man, oh man. Looking good, looking good. Hey, quick shout out to Ian Olsen. Ian Olsen's watching from Florida right now, and he's a former Armstrong player. He switched over to schools, and his brother also, Caden, has a history with Woodland Hills, as last year Woodland Hills did play. Oh wait, 1 second, a little bit more on that later, but we want to bring your attention over to a night to remember coming up February 16th. The event will start at 7 p.m. and at midnight. Tickets will be selling $60 for one person, $120 for a couple. It will have live band performance, a cash ball will be available, and food will be served by Divine Delectables. Again, that is a night to remember, and tickets will be available for purchase if you call 412-378-8271. That is 412-378-8271. Event will be held at the Trevini Center in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. But again, shout out to Ian Olsen. Can take the man out of Armstrong, but he can't take the Armstrong out of the man, as he's watching down from Florida. So shout out to you and your family. Again, Caden Olsen did play against Woodland Hills last year, and he did get 1,000 points, as he's the first man to get 1,000 points for Armstrong in 9 years since the merger between Katanning High School and Ford City. Look at that. Jamal Williams, the 2-point basket. Here we go, number 14. Oliver. And from Oliver over to Bartolovic. Jack Valazek. Jacob Zepp, and Zepp gets it in with a 2-point shot. 27 under 34. And Scoop Smith gets it in there with a 2-point basket as well. 36 over 27. Riverhawks have to close up that gap right now. As we got 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Riggle sends it off to number 14, Bartolovic. Bartolovic over to Valazek. Back to Valazek from number 5, Zepp. Valazek goes in for that 2-point basket. Almost had a bank shot there, but it was off the mark. Right now you're looking at Scoop Smith inside the key. Sends it over to Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill with a 3-point attempt. It's a miss. It goes into the hands of Isaiah Riggle of the Riverhawks. Right now, Riggle sends it over to Bartolovic. Bartolovic with a 3-point attempt. It's a miss. A rebound is open here for the Riverhawks, as another 3-point shot was attempted there by Zepp, and yet again by Bartolovic. But it's Woodland Hills that takes the ball and is now on the offense. Amir Brown to Landon Akins to Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill with a 3-point attempt. It's a miss. Back to the Riverhawks. Let's see what we have by the Riverhawks as they get a 3-point shot. Beautifully done there. Number 15, Jack Valazek, as he gets his team into the 30s. A 6-point game, 30 under 36. Woodland Hills Wolverines in the lead here. But it looks like the Riverhawks are doing a great job closing up this gap. Again, they got to close it up sooner than later. as it becomes more of a challenge in the fourth quarter. So, again, shout out to Ian Olsen and shout out to Caden Olsen. Your team is doing a great job here. And of course, they appreciate your support. And of course, here on the Roxamore Sports Network, we appreciate your views. Again, you can check out more action from us if you head over to roxamoresports.com. Get a good look at that schedule tab, see what event is happening. We cover multiple events, be it sports, comedy, or charity events. We do it all here. Right now, it is a close game, and I'm liking what I'm seeing here so far. It's back and forth in terms of who takes the lead here in the scoreboard. Again, the defensive situation seems to be the same here for the Riverhawks, where it's still pretty strong, but it is waning a little bit here, as we have seen a few clear breakaways inside the key from Woodland Hills, as they're able to get those two-point baskets in there. Not a lot of successful three-point attempts here by either side here in the second half of this game, but nonetheless, it's looking great here when it comes to them being inside the arc. Right now, you're looking at number 21, Anthony Price. And great blocking there by the defense as they were able to prevent Scoop Smith with his two-point attempt. Here we go. Jaden Hill over to Riggle, and from Riggle over to Jacob Zepp. I said Jaden Hill for number 5. It's Jacob Zepp, actually. Riverhawks on the offense. Anthony Price with the ball for Woodland Hills and sends it over to Amir Brown. Right now, Amir Brown looking pretty good inside the arc. Lamar Williams with a two-point attempt, but it's over the rim and off to the outside into the hands of Zepp. Zepp for the Riverhawks on the offense. A foul is called. And here we go. It's going to be Riggle with the inbound for the Riverhawks. And he sends it off to Bartolovic, and Bartolovic gets it in with a three-point basket. Nicely done, man. A three-point game here, 36-33. Woodland Hills Wolverines in the lead by 3. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Amir Brown off to Anthony Price. Anthony Price off to Scoop Smith. Lamar Williams challenged by some tight defense here. Doesn't look like that's where Scoop is going to send it off to, but Williams is indeed where he sends it to. Took a little bit of a risk there. Defense was still pretty strong, but they do get the benefit of a foul here as it sends Lamar Williams to the charity stripe. Here we go. Lamar Williams with 2 shots. Let's see what he's got with this. Oh, no, that one's not how you do it, man. That first one was no good. The second one, let's see what he's got. Charging it up, aiming, and beautifully done. Second one was good. 37-33. Zachary Wiles sends it off to number 15, Bartolovic. Bartolovic over to Zepp. Zepp with a three-point attempt. Almost had it in there, but it's still in the game, man. Man, gotta really respect Zachary Wiles there, keeping that ball alive. Slinging himself out of bounds there himself, but he kept the ball at least inbounds. Right now, 36 seconds to go here. It's going to be Woodland Hills with the inbound, namely by Amir Brown. He sends it over to Lamar Williams. And over to Amir Brown, over to Scoop Smith. Scoop Smith inside the arc with a two-point basket. Beautifully done there, 39-33. Woodland Hills getting that gap going back up in their favor. Right now, Jacob Zepp on the offense for the Riverhawks. Less than 15 seconds to go here. 10 seconds. Lamar Williams putting pressure on Zepp. And now looks like Scoop Smith as well. Over to Bartolovic. Bartolovic over to Zepp. 1 second. Oh, couldn't get the buzzer beater. Well, man, it's still close. It's still anybody's game. We got 8 minutes to go here for the fourth quarter. But right now, it is Woodland Hills that has closed up that gap between them and the Riverhawks and has taken the lead and now has a gap over the Riverhawks. Now is the time to get things tied back up for the Riverhawks. Is the Riverhawks back in the lead? Or maybe Woodland Hills will be leading by a gap throughout this whole quarter. Again, we want to bring your attention over to an upcoming event coming up on February 16th, a night to remember. Tickets will be selling $60 for one person, $120 for a couple. Event starts at 7 p.m., ends at midnight. Will be held at the Trevani Center in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. It will have live band performance. A cash bar will be available, and food will be served by Divine Delections. Tickets are all available for purchase if you call 412-378-8271. That is 412-378-8271. And right now we are back in action here. Last quarter. Going to be Woodland Hills with the inbound. So let's see what we have here. Amir Brown over to Scoop Smith. And Scoop Smith right now on the offense. And Jaden Hill right now runs it inside the key and almost had it. Riverhawks take back that ball here. Riverhawks now down on their own side of the court. Riggle challenged by Landon Akins. Now the Riverhawks are over on Woodland Hills territory. Bartolovic over to Oliver. Oliver outside of the York. And over to Zepp. And what do you know? Sue Smith back on the offense. Has plenty of time right here for a two-point layup. And gets it in with the two-point basket, breaking his team, the Woodland Hills Wolverines, into the 40s. As it's now 41-33. Bartolovic on the offense, challenged by Amir Brown. A little bit of a shoulder pull here by Amir Brown. It looks like he's right now recoiling in a little bit of discomfort here. Or perhaps a little bit might be an understatement. But nonetheless, health is definitely a top priority here. Looks like he pulled a muscle up of some sort, at least from my observation. I'm not too sure. I'm not a doctor. Don't quote me on it, but he's still standing. A little bit of discomfort. He might be back in the game here, or might sit it out. Nonetheless, as always, we wish him well. Let's see what we have here. 7 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Options are on the table for the Riverhawks. And for anybody that might be leaving a little bit early, again, Woodland Hills will be playing against Shaler this coming Tuesday, 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. And McKeesport will be playing against Armstrong on January 28th. So let's see right now what we got from Scoop Smith as he's back at the charity stripe. This has been something that's been somewhat eating away at the Riverhawks. It's these free throws. For the most part, Woodland Hills has been pretty good with them. Beautifully done there. That one's in. 42-33. But definitely the fouls resulting in a free throw has been chipping away at them on the scoreboard. And Scoop going in here for the second one. And he gets all two in the net. A good challenge here by Woodland Hills, but it looks like Armstrong has a pretty good opening here. Defense was on it. Williams for Woodland Hills takes the ball and sends it over to Scoop Smith. Scoop on the offense inside the arc, gets it in with the 2-point basket. So from inside the key, Scoop Smith got it in. 2 points. 45-33. Riggle. Over to Zepp. Zepp with a 3-point shot. Beautifully done there. 36-45. There we go. Scoop Smith inside the key. Sends it over to Lamar Williams. But it's Zepp right now on the offense. Zepp. Oh, no. A pass goes out of bounds as it was intended to go over to Zachary Wiles, number 3. That gives the ball to Woodland Hills. Actually, I lied to you. It goes over to Isaiah Riggle. So it stays with the Seahawks. And beautifully done. Riverhawks with a 2-point basket there by Zepp. Scoop Smith. In for the charge. Lamar Williams picks up the rebound. He gets in it with a 2-point basket, 45-38. Hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's still, actually, I lied to you. It's 47-38. But still could be anybody's game. Right now at 5 minutes and 38 seconds here in the 4th quarter. Riverhawks have proven themselves to be quite a powerful team, able to close up this gap rather quickly. So let's see what they got going forward. As time is running out, but they're not too far behind. They absolutely have the power to get the defensive rebounds that have really been working out for them in the first half of this game. And get a lot of open opportunities inside the key in Woodland Hills territory. Get those 2-point baskets, get themselves up a little bit more on the scoreboard. If they can keep the pressure up on their side from Woodland Hills offense, that can buy them more time. And then perhaps they can go for a risky 3-point shot. Maybe they'll land it, but that could make the difference. Not sure what the coach has in mind. Obviously, it's going to be a different strategy from his perspective, but let's see what they got. Let's see what they got, man. Looking forward to it, and as always, thank you for joining us here on Roxamore Sports Live. Again, Woodland Hills girls varsity basketball will be playing against Penn Hills here at the Woodland Hills High School, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Monday. Woodland Hills against Shaler, Tuesday, 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. McKeesport against Armstrong, January 28th at 6 p.m. Right now, Riggle on the offense. Good form, good pass. Over to Zepp. And, Scoop Smith breaks the pass. Scoop is on the offense and gets a 2-point basket. 49-38. Let's see what we've got. Zachary Wiles. Over to Zepp. And over to Bartolovic. And, oh man, rebound here for Riverhawks. Ooh, but it's no good. So the foul will be on Woodland Hills. You're looking at number 14 at the charity stripe. Bartolovic. There we go. Oh. Bartolovic misses that shot. Second free throw to go. And gets it in with a bank shot. Amir Brown over to Jaden Hill. Amir Brown back to Jaden Hill. And back to Jaden Hill, and Jaden with a 3-point shot. Beautifully done. Getting his team into the 50s. As it's still Woodland Hills in the lead here, 52-39. Riverhawks on the offense, looking good. Do they have a chance at a rebound? Woodland Hills takes away that chance. It's Scoop Smith on the offense for Woodland Hills, and he goes for that 2-point attempt. It's missed. Back in the hands of the Riverhawks. Riverhawks on the offense. You're looking at number 15, Balasek. who I am pretty certain that I keep getting confused with Botolovic. And Botolovic, number 14, got that 2-point basket in there, 41 under 52. You're looking at Scoop Smith on the offense. And Scoop running in here. Scoop is Scoop is a very fast athlete. He plays for Woodland Hills in football, and once he has that breakaway, once he gets past the linebackers, it's almost always a done deal where he's going to get into the end zone and get that touchdown for his team. With basketball, same situation. Very fast on his feet and very coordinated with his dribbling. Right now, you're looking at number 14, Botolovic, over to Valasek. Okay, there we go. Number 5, Jacob Zepp gets it in with a 2-point basket. It's getting there. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go. The options are still available for Riverhawk to get the upper hand here. But it looks like they misread Scoop Smith on that one. Fortunately for the Riverhawks, Scoop's attempt at a 2-point basket didn't go as planned. But here we go. It's going to be Scoop on the offense again. And he gets it in there. Beautifully so. Scoop gets that 2-point basket in there. You're looking at 54 over 43. And travel is called on the Riverhawks. So the ball goes to the Woodland Hills Wolverines as it's going to be Jaden Hill with the inbound. Jaden sends it over to Scoop Smith. Jaden recovers the ball, but the ball goes out of bounds. And a timeout is called here by Woodland Hills. Right now you're looking at a score of 54 over 43. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go here. I wish I could have some ears on what the coaches are advising to the athletes here, but still options for the Riverhawks to get this game tied back up, but we shall see. Again, I want to bring your attention over to a night to remember. That is coming up February 16th. It's going to be a romantic night, so bring that special someone with you. Tickets will be selling $120 a couple, $60 if you want to go by yourself. Maybe you have a few friends you just want to hang out with. It's all good. 7 p.m. will be the time it starts, and it will end at midnight. We'll be out at the Trevini Center in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. We'll have live band performance. A cash ball will be available, and food will be served by Divine Delectables. For tickets, call 412-378-8271. Here we go. We're back in action here. Valzek. Great defense, but a foul was called. So it will come at a price. So Lamar Williams gets a second foul here. And right now, you're looking at Zachary Wiles at the charity stripe. Ooh, a little bit too short there, though, as they hit the rim with the first attempt. Let's see what the second one will be. And this free throw is looking good as it goes into the net. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Right now, the score is nothing for Woodland Hills to get comfortable on. And a foul is on the Riverhawks. And it's going to be Woodland Hills with the inbound. Amir Brown off to Scoop Smith. Scoop challenged by Wiles. Over to Landon Akins from Scoop. Landon challenged by Oliver. Sends it over to Jaden Hill. Let's see what we've got. Amir Brown with the inbound. Come on, here we go. Scoop Smith. on the offense. Looking good here with it. Lamar Williams, but a little bit too short on the net there as it goes to the Riverhawks as they are on the offense. Great block in there by Landon Akins. I almost call him Jaden Akins. I don't know why I'm mixing up names here, but he gave his team the offensive, or actually defensive rebound. And right now you're looking at Scoop Smith outside of the arc. He sends it over to Jaden Hill, and Jaden Hill gets that 2-point basket thanks to a dime named Scoop Smith. Right now the Riverhawks on the offense inside the arc of Woodland Hills, and a travel is called on the Riverhawks. So the ball goes to Woodland Hills. A minute and 14 seconds to go here. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but there is no shot clock in high school basketball here in the state of Pennsylvania, so it's possible Woodland Hills can kind of take their time with how they want to go with this. And beautifully done, Lamar Williams with a slam dunk. Here we go. Riverhawks have an uphill battle to get this game back in their favor. I don't know if it's possible this late in the game right now. A good 2-point basket, though, by the Riverhawks, as they're now 46 under 58. Man, definitely a challenge here. Number 15, Valasek, has accumulated over 17 points here for his team. Number 5, if Jacob Zepp, who accumulated 14 points for his team. Over on Woodland Hills side, we're looking at Scoop Smith, 25 points. And number 3, Lamar Williams with 13, and Jaden Hill with 10. Okay, so again, no shot clock here. A little bit of a dance here by Scoop Smith. Hey, good game all around, though. And a good round 2 here for Woodland Hills. Again, earlier this season, Armstrong won against Woodland Hills. That came in at 58 over 47. And check it out now. It's in reverse. It's Woodland Hills that has won 58 over 46. Oh, man, it's almost like a Freaky Friday situation here. A Freaky Friday situation indeed. Again, Armstrong won that last game 58 over 47. And today, it's Wolverines that have won against the Armstrong Riverhawks 58 over 46. Well done, Woodland Hills. Well done, Armstrong. Congratulations, Woodland Hills, on the victory. Again, Woodland Hills will be back with more action this Tuesday, going against Shaler at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. Girls will be playing Monday against Ben Hills, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And as for Armstrong, you guys are going to be playing against McKeesport, January 28th, 6 p.m. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it here for this evening. Again, as always, thank you for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports Network. Absolute pleasure covering these games. I'm Maximilian Gaver. We'll see you guys again next week. All rights are reserved to our CEO and executive producer, Leon Rockymore. Any use of copyright footage must have written consent in order to use it. Good night.